Hey, Divine Masculine, TT is here delivering a channeled message for my Divine Masculine that is unable to see something. Okay, that's the best way that I can say it. Spirit is showing me that there's a decision that you need to make. This has a lot to do with your finances. This has a lot to do with your financial stability. So this is a decision that could affect your money or the potential of the money you could make, the stability you could have. A lot is on the line right now, whether this is financial assets, whether this is equity, stocks, household expenses, whatever this is. It's like you're not getting the message, okay? You're not able to see what spirit is trying to tell you, show you, prepare you for. You care more about your reputation or what people might say about you than you are actually accepting this type of spiritual guidance. Okay, there's something about you ain't listening, Divine Masculine. That's what spirit is telling me. So if that is you and you are embodying the Divine Masculine energy, welcome to Tarot Fessions with Talk Tequila, where we will reveal all the raw energy exactly for what it is, as it is. If y'all are returning, welcome back, you guys. Let's get some more cards on Spirit's message to you, because Spirit has something that they want to say. Okay? So no matter your gender, if you're embodying the Divine Masculine energy, hey, y'all. There's something that you need to do. You may be trying to keep the peace, or you may be sitting on the fence about what you're going to do or how you're going to get out of this situation, or how you're going to maneuver this situation. You may feel like you only have so much within your physical constructs that you can actually do about it. Like you gotta wait and see how things play out, but like you don't. Lunar eclipse, change. The change is always now. You do not have to commit to something or stick to something regardless of the loss that you may take. You're being encouraged to stop being so stubborn or rigid. Whatever is causing you to feel like maybe I can, maybe I can't. This is like liberate yourself. Stop accepting some type of treatment if you know that it's not what you deserve, Divine Masculine. The spirit has been trying to tell you this for a minute. Your angels have been trying to talk to you, but it's like you can't hear them for some reason. Like you're blocked. You're emotionally detached. That's the energy that I'm picking up on for whoever this is for. Spirit, what's your channeled message to my Divine Masculine that this reading is for? What I told you, dowsing rod. You're not making a decision, and it's in reverse. So there's some type of reward by you taking, by you trusting something. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. There's a path that you're supposed to be on. Like you're supposed to be like a seeker of some type of knowledge. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I said knowledge, you got destiny. Like you're supposed to be embarking on some type of spiritual path, but you're hesitating. You're dragging your feet, Divine Masculine. You stop doing some type of research. You stop really embarking on your spiritual journey for whatever reason. They're saying once upon a time you were very interested. I heard Pirates of the Caribbean. Like you were very interested in like researching the wonders of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like finding your treasure, finding your right person. Like one particular time you had your dowsing rod and you knew where you were going or what it is that you wanted to do. But it's like now that you've emotionally like turned off your heart center, your desire to really embark on this path has kind of dwindled with it. And it has something to do with something that's bullying you. This could be procrastination or your own negative thinking, like something's not going to go your way, or oh, I should just stop trying. I should just stop trying to be with that person. I should just stop trying to be with you know, find my true love, I should just give up on it. It's like all your hope has like dwindled. And it's like leaving you in this energy of like, what's the point? It's like you just want to, at this point, it's giving me this energy of just wanting to like settle for comfort, all right? Settle for luxury. Settle for things that are physical rather than spiritual or, you know, magical. All right? Your perception around love is like people are fickle. No one's who they really say they are. So I might as well just be in love with my money, or I might as well just be in love with my career. Or I might as well just be in love with things that I can control. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust anymore. But again, this is the book of destiny. This is your knowledge. Like, you know a lot. You have a lot of wisdom. Some of you, you have a lot of spiritual abilities that you haven't really allowed yourself to really showcase to the world, because you don't want people talking about you or thinking that you're crazy. A lot of you divine masculine are sleeping on spiritual gifts and abilities, because you see how other people have kind of treated the divine feminine, and you're like, well, shit, I don't want to be looking crazy like divine feminine. I'm just gonna cool it. That's the energy that I'm picking on. Like, I'm gonna raise my white flag. I'm taking a break from all of this spiritual. I heard hippity hoopla. The sun. Oh, divine masculine. A lot of your blessings is coming from you getting back on your spiritual path and your spiritual journey. It's gonna take off for you really fast. Like, all of your abundance. Oh, very, very interesting. So, you are relying solely off of yourself. You've received some type of stability thus far. Like, you're independent. You don't need anybody. You've received some of your blessings. Okay? And rewards and accolades. And Spirit is saying there's a level of you that has become complacent. Like, okay, that's all I need. I don't need much more. But I heard that was barely even scratching the surface. So there's a lot of universal blessings that are coming your way. The universe is sending you so many ideas, so many downloads, and you're evaluating each option that comes your way, if it's worth it. And I feel like a lot of these options are in regards to your reputation, like what you're known for. Some of you are being investigated. Okay, there's an investigator investigating you. Okay, watching you, keeping up with how much money you're making, trying to see how you did it. There's some communication going on between an investigator and someone you may have legal ties with. Okay, this person could be younger than you. You may have got caught up with someone that was younger than you. And this person has someone investigating your finances, especially if you told anyone. Let's say you're a single person, you're not necessarily dating anyone, but you shared some type of ambition with another person, or you share some type of wisdom of how you got to this point. There's someone in your midst that is trying to take you down. They're communicating with some type of authority to try to block this from coming towards you, to tie your hands and leave you with like no other choice except to partner. And it's like you're not looking for trouble, but trouble is definitely finding you. Yeah, especially if you're trying to emotionally detach from people. They're trying to figure out what you're up to, what you're doing. They're waiting for you to make your first move. I heard waiting on you to make your first move, Divine Masculine. Whatever you do, they have like a something else, like bait. Someone's trying to bait you, Divine Masculine. Trying to see if you're talking to anyone, if you're dealing with anyone still. I'm also picking up someone with a fake account that's pretending to be like a new person, and they're trying to bait you into like flirting with them, talking with this fake account to see if you take the bait. All right, this could be like online social media stalking. Someone has a fake account trying to bait you into communication to see like if you take the bait, and they're waiting to see like if you cut the conversation short, or you tell the person, you know, you're dealing with somebody else already. I mean, who would go out of their way? Okay, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, this could be like a Libra, strong Cancer, Scorpio energy here. They're trying to see if you're still interested in them, or if you're talking to someone else. If you stop talking to them, they're trying to see if you're trying to make plans on communicating with another person. Yeah, this person is you're not trying to play games with this person. I think you're on to this person, and that may be why you have kind of turned off your phone, turned off any type of spiritual telepathic messages being able to get to you, is because you're trying to like miss me with the bullshit type of energy. But there's a couple immature people trying to come after your reputation. If you talk to anyone else new, they're trying to reach out to those people as well and block your destiny. As irritating as this may be to, like, I don't want to hear no negative energy, right? As irritating as it may be to hear negative energy, even if it's coming through spiritual messages, it's important to be able to still have your spiritual connection open, so you can be able to receive messages about things that are going to happen, that have yet happened. Yeah, because Spirit's trying to keep you from looking like a fool out here. Because again, someone is trying to, you're getting over them, or you've dismissed someone and they're mad because you're not seeking attention from them, or you're not seeking any type of validation. You're not giving them the validation that they want. So they're going through extreme measures to try to delay your path, delay you from moving on. And they feel like the only way to hurt you is to come after your reputation or come after your finances. Spirit, show me about this. Yeah, they're communicating. They're sending like text messages back and forth to you and someone else, being very messy, trying to like pick on you and say like, oh, this person, they never commit, they never want anything serious, they only flirt with everybody. They're trying to portray this narrative. You got a whole campaign out here. You got a listen, you have a whole smear campaign right now about you, and they're trying to get people to stop investing in you, like to look you over, to not support you, to keep you in limbo. But there is some type of spiritual transformation that's supposed to be happening with you, Divine Masculine. And I'm trying to put my finger on it. So it's like they're trying to portray themselves to be like a victim of yours. Like, oh, you victimize them and you use them. Okay, Divine Masculine. Yeah, you got some people in this negative energy. Okay, they could be like very childlike energy. You may attract a lot of immature feminines or masculines, but they're in their shadow attribute. They're pessimistic, depressed. All right, they don't believe in miracles. All right. And they don't believe that energy and actions are required for growth. They don't do anything for themselves. They're lazy. Okay, but you provided some type of stability for these people, security for these relationships or connections. Yeah, we got Don Juan. Look at this. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So yeah, these energies are trying to portray like they were a victim of yours. You seduced them, you flirted with them, you had them waiting on you, and now that you're done with them, they're trying to, anyone that you meet new, they're trying to sabotage your future connections or smear campaign everything you stand for. Spirit, show me justice. What I told you, didn't I say they're trying to victimize themselves? Playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So these are karmic immature connections that were drawn to you, attracted to you. They wanted to be with you. They felt like you had this ability where you can make their life better, you can make their finances better. These are handicap type of people that were using you as like a personal power, like that personal handyman, the king. Hey, look at that, the king and athlete. Like you're this strong, powerful person that was guided to them. They feel psychically connected to you, divine masculine. They see you as a leader. They wanted you to be in charge, but they felt like the moment that you didn't want to be in a committed relationship with them, or the moment that you disappointed them, then they became a victim. And now they're saying like, oh, you seduced me. Some of you, they saying like you drugged them. All right. Or you did some type of RICO, or you did some type of mind control over them, giving them false hope when you know you were never going to be with them, taking them for all their worth, their money, getting them to support you, build you up. And then after you got everything that you wanted from them, divine masculine, they're saying that you dropped them like a bad habit. So these karmics were drawn to you in this low vibrational energy. And when they were on your good side, they were hyping you up, talking about you so positively and saying how good you are, how you know, how powerful you are, how much of a king you are, things like that, how much of a leader. They encouraged other people to follow you, support you, and do all these different things. But again, they were doing it hoping that you would pity them and be loyal to them. And when you kept them waiting, whether you didn't respond to them, whether you ghosted them, whether you just don't follow up, or you don't make them a priority, then you get on their bad side. Spirit, can you show me this Page of Cups energy? There is someone in your, this could be a crush. Who's this Page of Pentacles? Ooh. How we got Femme Fatale and Don Juan. Okay. So we move from dealing with people that are dealing with energies that are desperate for love, right? Into energies that are very seductive. They are very powerful connections or feminines that have the ability to make money and acquire power using their sexual energy. All right, they can be very erotic feminine energies, very independent energies that don't need somebody. All right, so again, in this shadow attributes, inability, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So You're going in the direction of connecting with even more seductive energy, okay? They're not even operating in their light attribute. These are energies that are attracted to you romantically due to power. They feel like you have a lot of financial gain and power that you can provide them. And it's like you are like, you know what, I'm done dealing with these connections over here that only want love, and they say that they love you, and then the moment that you don't do what they want, then they discard you. And then you're going into dealing with the same similar energies, but they're in their shadow attributes where they're only wanting to get with you for what you can do for them. They may look good, dress good, smell good, all that good shit, but now these energies want to manipulate you. So you have met your match. Yeah, we have death and rebirth. You're about to meet energies similar to yourself. And these energies are like, you may have already met an energy like this, but it's like each one teach one, or you know how they say you meet your match, someone that's just like you, and that's when you really go through a death and transformation. You may have a crush on someone that's just like you, and you may be trying to appeal to this person by like glorifying your accolades, how enlightened you are. And it's working. They are seduced by you, but with death in the chariot, these are like quick flings, connections that don't last very long. The options that you have right now, divine masculine, are ego centered. It's like either you dealing with the lowest of the totem pole, which is like the shrimp pity energy, shallow, emotionally unstable energies, and then when that's not stable, then you meet these powerful energies, and then those powerful energies starts to be, how would you respond if you were dealing with someone that was seducing you? How would you retaliate? So if you use energy to get ahead fast in life, if you utilize women or feminine energy as a way to glorify yourself and to be in charge and to wear some type of leadership crown, and you get with another type of energy that is seeking that type of power, it's like the moment that your money stops, the moment that your accolades stop, the moment that you're not in charge of nothing and you have nothing going for you, then these other energies that you are also attached to gonna leave you just as fast. You have knowledge, you know a lot about occult knowledge, you know a lot about the spiritual realm. So like spirit is saying you're being held accountable, divine masculine, for what you know spiritually, because you know better. But you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. You've reverted back to doing your old way of doing things. After acquiring some type of spiritual knowledge, after acquiring some type of spiritual ascension, occult wisdom, you've reverted back to a very mundane, materialistic state of being or consciousness. And the divine is trying to give you messages and telling you that you should be using your knowledge a whole lot better, or you would be made a fool out of. And I feel like being made a fool out of is like, spirit, show me death. Healer. Oh yeah. Okay, if you're operating from taking advantage of those that need help, you know, or you're able to psychically see that these people are easily bullied, easily taken advantage of, easily used, misguided, and you're using your healer abilities to do that. then you're creating more trauma and more pain on the earth. So these divine messages is saying that you're about to be stopped in your tracks for those of you that are operating in that energy. All right, especially for a divine masculine that reject legitimate authority out of anger. If you rebel out of peer pressure or any type of fashion, and you act this way, you start treating people this way because you've been hurt or things have been done to you, then you're not operating in your highest divinity. Spirit, show me this tower, this hangman. So there's going to be some type of like very fatal ending here, and I feel like it's like fatal energy in regards to like finances, productivity, money. So if you've been having financial struggles or like image issues, it's like your spiritual guide is trying to tell you like, don't go that way. All right, for the love of money, gotta make that money. Don't go that way. You have sent a lot of feminine energy, a lot of low vibrational energy directly. You make people want to like, after dealing with this divine masculine, I only want to date God. you make these energies, anyone that come in contact you, like you send them directly to like spirit. I feel like you change their whole perspective around what they feel like love is supposed to be. So I do feel like part of this energy is saying like, you might feel like you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to hurt these energies subconsciously. It feels like there's this arrogance about what you're doing. Like after dealing with you, they learn a very valuable lesson and you bring them closer to God, but that's an abuse of your authority. Because a part of trying to heal them in that capacity, you're also creating more trauma, and you're also getting something out of them in return. It's like payment. Are you trying to pay back someone that you've been healing? I feel like divine masculine, you've been hurt by love before, and so you're hurting other people, and then you're arrogantly justifying it as a way, as a self-proclaimed entrepreneur, self-proclaimed millionaire, self-proclaimed whatever in the fuck. Yeah, be aware of great pride. But because you get something out of these low vibrational feminine energies, it's like you're being held accountable because you're using forbidden occult knowledge and you are pretty much exploiting them at the same time. You're not healing them, you're exploiting their weakness. This is like Jada Pinkett sleeping with August Alsina, knowing that he was going through something emotionally. The both of them were, truthfully, because she had her own wounds that she was healing from, but at the same time, you know better. So there's always going to be a karmic balance about if you know better than the other person. Beware of great pride. There's a tower moment, solid foundation, success with effort. Pale, something's about to spill over. Time to get out of a situation. And we have lighthearted, carefree time. So once this entire pride energy is dealt with, spirit is saying that you will start to see success again. But it's like someone has either this got to be you, divine masculine. You're divine because you know better. You got the knowledge. You got the keys to some type of wisdom, occult knowledge. You know how to manipulate energy. You know how to get what it is you want. You know how to move in this realm spiritually to manifest exactly what you want. Okay? For many of you, you met your match in the degree of you met someone that was the opposite of you, but the same energy as you, and that energy brought about a tower. And I feel like spiritually, the divine wants you to know that this ain't nothing to be mad about, because with divine messages, you weren't listening to the signs and synchronicities that were being given to you. telling you to get out of that situation, telling you not to go down that way, telling you not to repeat a cycle, telling you not to be egotistical. There were so many signs that was given to divine masculine, but still you wanted what you wanted and you got what it is that you wanted, and now there's karma to be served. Lighthearted, carefree time. So once this entire situation spills over, the truth comes out, things are aired out, whatever in the fuck happens, you're going to be able to, you know, refill your cup. But it will have to come down in order for you to have happiness, in order for you to get the divine message that all of this was meant to teach you. So you are being protected from ancestors and spiritual guides on the other side. But this is like, this has been a long journey, but you're going to be wiser in the end. It's taken a lot to get you to this point. So whatever these chain of events that have happened thus far, or that will happen, is going to affect your life. There's some promises that you've made that you're not going to be able to maintain. You're going to be parting ways, both romantically or in business, with certain people to get you away from a certain thought process, okay? There's something about a thought process that you have, but it's limited. It's limited because you're getting your knowledge or your wisdom from people that have led you astray. So the divine hasn't given up on you, divine masculine. The divine is trying to secure your future, even if it's uncomfortable or it's about to be uncomfortable. Because you got to break ways from some of these people or these energies. Look at that. You're going to be receiving, look at that. I'm telling you, you're letting go of these attachments to material things in order for you to have a real soul relationship. But there's something about you needed to heal. What did yeah, you needed to heal. I feel like you needed to heal your parents, your relationship. Like, you were very upset about divorce. You were very upset about, you know, religion, these different things, family, the way your family ended, your this could have been the marriage of your parents, of how that ended. It gave you a very distorted perception of feminine and masculine energy, and so you embarked on a journey seeking knowledge of the occult that supersedes tradition or religion. And a part of that wisdom that you acquired, there's also something that comes full circle that has to be closed out, because the way in which you move in the world or how you perceive love and romance is distorted. And that's the only reason why you got your crown is tilted as a king. Yeah. Your perception around this soulmate energy is like, they're always going to betray you, they're always going to lie, they're always going to do this, you can never trust nobody, there's always games. So you play games, you make people play games in pursuit of getting your love. And if they don't participate in the game and they're not able to stick it out long term, no matter how many times they're betrayed or lied to, it's like you needed them to participate in some type of game in order for you to feel like they were worthy of your love. But it has something to do with your childhood, healing inner child. And it's like you would reserve your love for that person that could spiritually hold a torch. Like, you want love, you want marriage, you want successful love, but it's like you feel like it don't exist. And then when someone tells you, or they can see exactly what your problem is, you push them away too. So you have this issue regardless. And it's like you're always manifesting new love, but you need them to compete for you, hold you down. Very possessive energy. It's like either they're gonna get fed up with you, or they're gonna hold you down, like ride or die type energy. And that's who you want to build with. But that's still, yeah, you will reap what you sow. It's out of alignment with your spiritual journey or your spiritual path. That's what Spirit is saying. There's a card they want me to get. There's something that you, there's some type of death and rebirth. Okay. Tower moment. There's some type of dark night of the soul that's going to force you to heal, and you're going to be different. Yeah. And this is, spirit wants you to know, ain't nobody doing this to you but spirit. Notice the signs, investigate symbols, and then we have nature spirits. You were born enough. Look at that. Number 20. So I'm gonna read to you a little bedtime story. Notice the signs, divine masculine. What are these signs? Just like I started the reading, there are signs and messages that spirit has been trying to give you. And I heard, I will wait for you. There's a song by, I think, Future, Drake, and it's like, wait for you. It says a distinct Celtic culture originated in Central Europe around 1200 BCE. The Celts gradually expanded their presence throughout Western Europe, arriving in the British Isles from 500 BCE. While customs vary, the tribes shared language and a core set of beliefs. The Celts were animalists who thought everything in the natural world had its own spirit. They believed they could communicate with these nature spirits, and in turn that the spirits spoke to them through signs. Knowledge of these signs were passed down through song, story, art, and poetry. The Celts believed everything came in threes, such as the past, present, future, the earth, the sky, and the ocean, and the three phases of human life. Thus, many Celtic symbols feature a trinity. The triskelion, the triple spiral, represents the movement from past to present to future, and from birth to death to rebirth. Ancestor message. It is no coincidence that you have drawn this card today. Your spirit guides and past loved ones are trying to help you and want to get your attention. They will send a sign or message 3 times. So as you pay attention, make a note of any symbols or coincidences. You might find 3 coins, meet 3 people with the same name, or be visited by 3 crows. As you get to know what each sign means, your spirit guides will continue to use them to get messages through to you. This card is a sign that the universe hears your wishes and prayers. Look for the signs the universe is sending to help you make a decision. Be honest about how you feel about a situation, because you need to be 100% certain of what you're choosing. Do not feel pressured or rushed by anyone. Take your time to weigh up all the pros and cons. Once you have the information, you will be able to make a strong and confident choice. All right, Divine Masculine, that's the message that I have for you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.